past years where you were playing more for seeding? Now you're just playing it in.
Yeah, nothing really changes. I mean, you're still playing for your life, and in terms of seeding options, you want to play for the best seed, and you got to win games there. And now that we're fighting for a playoff berth, that's what we're fighting for now. So you're still fighting. Just the meaning for what you're fighting for is a little different. So we're excited, ready to take on the challenge this weekend against Washington State, and we're just ready to go to battle. That's for sure.
With that said, how much more urgency though is there when you're fighting for just to get in versus how high you'll be seated?
Well, I think not to speak for the whole team, but I think most of us when we see the postseason, we're thinking, well, when we get in, we're going to go to Omaha. That's our thought and that's our thinking. And we've gone through such a rough patch, and I still feel like we are in one, and I might not be the only one that feels that way, but this team, we're fighters, and we're going to continue to fight. And it hasn't shown throughout the year on the scoreboard at least, but in the dugout and with each other in the locker room, it's all been we've been very positive and staying with each other, and we're going to continue to do that.
Do you guys feel like there's a magic number that you have to hit to reach that postseason threshold?
I don't really know. I mean, we have a great head coach that's been through a lot of playoff experiences, so I have a feeling that with him as our leader, he's going to help us a little bit in terms of getting a vote from the voters to get us in. But we still got to win baseball games, and there's no real magic number. We're just going to win as many as we can. And the last weekend of the year is going to be UCLA, and that's going to be a huge test. But we got to take on Washington State this weekend. That's going to be the most important battle.
Is there a lot of disappointment in the clubhouse last night? I mean, fighting for your guys' lives like that, and then going up against a rival and coming out flat.
Yeah, especially as from a pitching staff perspective, we're a little disappointed with our efforts, and we look to change that this weekend, starting on Friday night and Saturday and Sunday. It starts with the starting pitching, and Graham worked hard all weekend, and we were happy to have him back. We were definitely excited to play, and just didn't go our way, and so we're just excited to keep plowing forward.
How difficult is it to shake off, a game like that, a night like that, when you're so excited to get a guy like Josh back on the mound, and you guys go up against a rival amped up? And how do you sort of shake that off?
You just focus on your prep work today or tomorrow. You got to focus on one day at a time, and practice is where champions are made, and that's what Coach Horton preaches to us. So we're gonna just get back to work today, and just battle and just keep do what we do on off days. This is a practice day. We're excited to just work together.
You notice scouts showing up to watch you? You see them?
I mean, I know they're there, but most of us have played around scouts, been around them enough just to ignore them. They're just there. They're just noise. There's more people in the stands. They're filling seats, so I'm not complaining.
They kind of like senior year in high school. I'm sure they were out there then too. Is it almost
yeah,
kind of the same thing?
And a lot of guys have played showcase ball and all that. A lot of guys here, they're used to playing with scouts in the stands, and there's no added pressure. I don't know why there seems to be that extra pressure, but it's just more people in the stands, more people watching you, and that should be a good thing. That's what it should be.
They give you any indication of what your status is for the
No,
draft?
I won't know my status until about a week before the draft. Especially, most of us won't. We won't really know. And going through it before the draft's it's a whole nother monster. We got to keep focusing on winning baseball games here, and that's the main objective.
With those people in the seats, you had a pretty big crowd here last weekend. Spring game. Does the crowd help you? How does your mindset change? Big crowd, small crowd?
Yeah, big crowds, they're fun to play in front of, especially when it's your home crowd and they're they're backing you, they're getting on the umpires, and it's tough. It's tough as an opposing team to go into somewhere with a big crowd and a crowd that's supporting the home team in a oddly vicious way to go and win baseball games. And Corvallis last night was a tough environment, as it is every time we go there, and we use that as fuel to play better, play smarter. We didn't necessarily play smart last night, but we're playing a lot better than we have in the middle part of the year. And crowds definitely affect that.